guys, it's Theresa of Larkin Design, and so I'm here today with another layout from my gardener's notebook that I wanted to share with you as I'm just working through a traveler's notebook that I have designated to document my flower beds and my little tiny yard that I'm learning how to garden in. And so if you saw me working through this last week, you saw 4 layouts already that I've done, and I have a formula that I'm using for this traveler's notebook, and aka gardener's notebook. And so my formula is pattern paper or cardstock on the left hand side with embellishments or a journaling card, and then on the right hand side I'm doing a little splotch of color using gelatos, and then a photo and embellishments. And so I am working with my May Gossamer Blue kits, namely the scrapbooking, the main scrapbooking kit and the Life Pages kit. And so for May, the products that were featured were some of the Simple Stories collection called Life in Color and Carpe Diem, and then also some of the Hello Gorgeous collection from My Mind's Eye. And so the other thing that I'm doing in this notebook that you can see right now is I'm using the tags from the flowers that I bought. You know, when you buy them from the nursery or from Lowe's or wherever you buy your flowers from, they come with the little tag. And so I'm putting each of the little tags into the notebook as an insert using washi tape. And so that's something that I'm doing just so that I can remember like what these flowers are called. This portion of this traveler's notebook is from 2015. And so this is sort of my first real go at doing this gardening thing. So I'm learning, and you're getting to watch me learn. I'm also learning this whole traveler's notebook thing, so you're getting to watch me learn that. And yeah, we're just learning all kinds of good things. So anyway, moving right along, I decided to use some of those word strips that were on the Simple Stories sticker sheet, and I just made a frame around that whole solid sheet of colored paper. Now I could have taken that border all the way around the whole layout, but I just did it on this side. So that's okay, right? And then I'm just going to set about embellishing on this side. I really like this little banner that says happiness. And I have to say that the flowers that I am talking about, that I'm highlighting on this layout, are some of my favorites. They are impatiens, and I had a great deal of success with these this year, or in 2015, and this year as well, but that will come later. But anyway, so this was a fun layout to write about how these impatiens really liked being in this place in our flower bed. They got a lot of good sun, they got a lot of good water, and they did really well. They kind of just exploded. And that's fun, right? Like, I never expected it, and it made me kind of happy to see these flowers do so well right here. So I'm gonna just do a couple of stamps around the page as well, and also one of the puffy stickers from the Pink Paisley Fancy Free collection. And then I'm going to go over here and work on the right side. And so this is a photo that I created in the Collect app that year. And then I'm also going to put down a little bit of color using my gelatos and some water. And I have learned about myself that I am a very wet painter. So my pages are wet, and they do buckle a little. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing the pattern paper on the left-hand side, so that they can stabilize that paper a little bit. So no worries. I'm going to keep on going. And so I decided to use that little cloud puffy sticker from Fancy Free as well, and then a little washi tape to do some journaling. And my journaling talks about how these flowers exploded, and they literally did. They kind of took over this space. And the picture kind of doesn't show it really well, but my husband and I laughed all summer because the impatient kind of grew very fond of the hydrangea that was next to it. And they were pretty close and personal. So I wanted to be sure and write a little something about that in this book, because it's a good memory. And so then you kind of see me struggling a little bit with this hello. I'm trying to staple it, and I think I kind of snapped it a little bit somewhere along the way. So I'm just kind of fighting a little bit with it, and but I eventually get it to work out somehow. Of course, I ran out of staples as well, so let me replace those real quick, and then I'm going to get it the rest of the way stapled down. I think that staple didn't really end up staying really well or something. And so what I'm going to end up doing is sort of covering that up. And so that's what we do, isn't it? We cover up some of our things that didn't go quite the way we planned them to. So here I just grabbed my glue, and then I'm going to use that little heart from Fancy Free as well, and put that down. And then I'm going to use some of these little X's. I hadn't had a chance to use those yet, so those are fun just to put down, and then you'll see me stamp a few more sentiments. And then this layout is pretty much done, so I'm going to wrap it up for today. Please be sure to leave me a like and a comment, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can stay up to date with the latest that I'm working on. And you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back next Friday with another video from my Traveler's Notebook.